So Bitcoin's running, and people think there's a good chance that crypto gaming is next. But instead of those measly 20 or 30% returns that the big orange token is providing, rumor is we'll see a face-melting gaming bonanza, where crypto games will soar 10x, 50x, 100x. But the problem is, there's a lot of influencers recommending a lot of different tokens. And if you invest in the wrong ones, you're gonna miss out on the face-melting fun. And you don't wanna miss out. But funny enough, the stock market has something that we don't have in crypto. Because when it comes to stocks, you don't have to analyze thousands of different independent companies. You can just buy the S&P 500. The index fund of the top 500 companies, and you can buy it once. Sit back and relax, knowing you don't have FOMO, you're gonna miss out on all the gains that the stock market is making. So I took on the challenge of finding what are the best index funds when it comes to crypto gaming specifically. Because you don't wanna spend weeks of your time individually analyzing each individual crypto game, you just wanna ride those juicy gains of the market when they come. So I came across these 3 really simple strategies that we're gonna break down in this video together. If that excites you, hit that like button below, put on your crypto gaming index fund hat, and let's jump in. So this video is actually an interesting one because about 18 months ago, we were in the early stages of developing our own crypto gaming index fund. The first one we were starting with was going to be the Alex Becker Index, which would be a single token that you could buy into. And we would give smart contracts access to that treasury to actively trade Alex Becker's latest crypto recommendation. So all you had to do was buy that one index fund, and you know that your money is being invested as Alex Becker is investing his. Now, we had to stop this because of this pesky old thing called securities law. But since then, we've been actively looking at how to get the most out of the crypto gaming market while putting in the least energy possible, especially since the entire crypto gaming market is currently priced at just $9 billion, which all those crypto gaming tokens, when put together, is still priced at less than the value of Dogecoin. And the crypto gaming hypothesis goes that this market cap will exceed $100 billion on the low end and $1 trillion on the high end within the next 10 years. So here are our 3 strategies to tap into these juicy gains. The first one is to buy yourself a NeoTokyo S1 citizen. Of course, NeoTokyo is the NFT collaboration between Alex Becker and Elio Trades, the 2 biggest crypto gaming influencers in the game. They describe this project as a collection of builders, developers, founders, and investors who strongly believe crypto gaming and metaverse experiences will take over the world. We are aiming to build the crypto gaming Illuminati, the Soho house for the future key players in the crypto gaming space. We believe that uniting the smartest people in the industry in a single networking group will give us a tremendous edge as crypto gaming grows from its current infancy into a global power. NeoTokyo is, in short, a networking group for people who want to develop the gaming metaverse. Now, let's have a look at how the floor price of these NeoTokyo S1 citizens have tracked compared to the crypto gaming market. We can first plot them against tokens like Axie Infinity, and we can see that there is a good correlation. When Axie goes up, NeoTokyos go up. When Axie goes down, it goes down most of the time. We can also plot the floor price of these citizens against smaller or upcoming games, because Axie Infinity is the first and old school blue chip stock of the crypto world. So what happens if we compare it to something like Gaming for a Living, which is an upcoming recent gaming project that's been doing really well? You can see it also somewhat tracks to the upcoming recent games, especially ones with these smaller market caps. There is a downside to this strategy, and that is the price that it takes to get in. You can see right now while I'm making this video, the current floor price is 6.4 Ethereum. However, the second gaming index strategy you can get into for as little as $1. You can do this by buying a crypto token called Index COOP. It could also be called Index COOP because the logo is an owl. It could be both. Play on words maybe. From here, we'll be calling it co-op. Its ticker symbol is MVI, and it currently has a market cap of $2.4 million priced at just over $14 a token. But why the hell would we buy it? Well, this is a smaller project by a team called Index COOP, and this is their Metaverse Index, which is basically what we're trying to build with the Alex Becker Index, but this is centered around the metaverse, and there are some downsides which we'll get into in just a second. They describe the token as the Metaverse Index, designed to capture the trend of entertainment, social activity, and business moving to take place in virtual economies, powered by NFTs and blockchain technology, which sounds pretty perfect so far. But let's get into those downsides. You can see the tokens that they actually track are limited to these criteria. Firstly, it has to be available on the Ethereum blockchain, meaning you will miss a lot of the games of the low cap gems on something like Binance. The total market cap must also be $30 million. Again, you're going to miss out on those tiny market caps that are going from 2 mil to 20 million. And the token must have reasonable and consistent DEX liquidity on Ethereum. Now, put into practice, let's overlay MVI with something like Axie Infinity to see how well it tracks to those blue chip cryptos. And you can see it has a fantastic correlation to those older, more mature and developed crypto tokens. But the downside is it's not going to track those degenerate plays. For example, if we sub gaming for a living, which is not a degenerate play, but just a new and upcoming token, you can see you're missing out on all that face melting goodness. Which takes us to the last strategy. Now this strategy will take the most time to set up, but it does really bring the best of all worlds. Meaning you can invest with as little as $1. It will also ride the gains of these smaller degenerate market caps. And thirdly, you'll get a little bit more experience and educated as you're going through setting this up for yourself. And the solution is to build your own index portfolio. To start this, I would recommend watching this video here, where we went through over 40 crypto gaming projects that have launched and are set to launch that Alex Becker is likely to recommend in 2024. Everything from tokens with close to $1 billion in market cap all the way down to those degenerate tiny ones or ones where the tokens haven't even launched yet. I'd recommend picking 5 of your favorite tokens. Now you want these 5 to be spread out from those high market caps all the way down to the low one. Here's an example portfolio that has been hand-picked by my brother Tristan, who has a great gaming track record. And I want you to compare this portfolio to something like yours just to make sure you're on the right track. The next step is simply to take your budget and divide it into 20% slots and put 20% into each of these crypto. If you do want more help picking out your individual portfolios, I highly recommend checking out our Patreon. I've linked it up in the description below, where we do rising token breakdowns, where you can see the latest crypto gaming recommendations from people like Elliott Trades, people like Crypto God John, or even Alex Becker. Not only do we track their individual wallets so you can see exactly when they're buying into new projects, but we will talk about them as a community and we'll break them down in in-depth videos so you can make the best educated decisions for yourself. Once again, the link is down there in the description below. Looking forward to seeing you there.